Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of my 1.15 Let's Play. It's episode 4, I think? Yeah, episode 4. And today we're going to do a mega task. We're going to terraform this whole island. Well, this third of island. And I hope you like it. Thanks for the overwhelming support we've had in the last few days. It's been amazing. I've been very thankful for all you guys, what you do for me, and yeah. Annoyingly, before this episode, my world corrupted. Again, you're saying. Well, tip: always back up your worlds. If you play Minecraft, you want to back up your worlds, because if you don't, you want to back up your worlds unless you have a computer that doesn't have much space on it. Because then, if you actually make a mistake that you can't undo, or your world corrupts or something, you still can, you can still play, just get a backup of an older version. I now back up every single day. But I had to do this whole thing again. My whole base. So what I've done is I've actually changed up the landscape a bit, of course, and when we go in here, this looks quite different, as I like this actually designed better. And instead of using oak for this, I use birch stripped planks, and for the villager breeder, I put the villager breeder in the ground, right when I get over the hill, right here, and made it look, we stripped and made it look different inside. My XP farm, I've actually made out of bone blocks because I have so many bones, and my iron farm, it looks quite cool. It looks quite modern. Like, my theory is this is the Hobbit village that has been came back to and like repopulated and stuff. But yeah, I've got a pattern here of smooth quartz and iron. Anyway, but in this episode, I want to do a massive amount of terraforming, like up to this part here. And yeah, over there, as you can see, oh, and by the way, I got Optifine back. I started to put out a palette, or a thing I want, what do I say? What is it called? That's the kind of style I want for this terraforming. Just like this. Looks quite cool, I think. Kind of run down and such. But as you can see, what I've done is I've actually extended this. So it used to be that this bay was around here, and it was got like that, and that was not there. So, but now it goes all the way around, and now this is the bay. So it's more centralized. So I'm gonna make a dock there sometime. But yeah, I think. Oh, and I'll show you go downstairs. Let's go downstairs, and you haven't seen this room before. I've done this in the middle of episodes. I've got a chicken. Oh, well, I haven't even made this, but I got a chicken farm, a shearing wool farm, actually very easy, of green and brown, I'll tell you why. A super smelter, and then we've got a sugarcane farm, my AFK fish farm, which sadly AFK fish farms are nerfed, or the good treasure loot is nerfed in 1.16, the snapshots. And these guys, I've got a sheep and cow farm, a bit different, didn't use honey blocks, and I got a sugarcane farm. But here it is so far. Let's go my mine down there, had to relocate it. Anyway, let's get on with this terraforming. Yeah, let's get cracking. So we have finished the time lapse, and this is a couple days later, and the trees are looking nice. I've got lots and lots of trees. This took me a long time, and I have this pathway here leading up to the XP farm, and then this pathway through a forest again to the village of Breeder. And if we go, yeah, down here I've got more trees making. I ran out of resources and time, so I'll finish them off by the next episode. And oh, there's a creeper right there. Oops. Anyway, let's get back into my body, which is right down here. So back in my body, and I just want to say thank you for the overwhelming support you've shown for my channel. Recently we've hit, at the time of recording, I think it's 32 subscribers. The start of this episode, or when I was making it, I was on 26 subscribers. So we've had quite a bit of a big income in people, and I think that's very nice. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone, and thanks just for watching my videos. So I've got a forest here. I'm going to add more the undergrowth here, instead of to make it feel more like a jungle. And this forest I'm not done yet, and I've got a cliff right here. If I can kill that creeper before it kills me. Oh, it's gone. Anyway, I've got a cliff right here, and I think it looks pretty cool, like eroded. It's got the stone slabs and stuff like that. At the bottom I've got more gravel, coaster, and paths. Ooh, this is yummy. To make it look like it's more eroded than anything else, because it's down the base and right next to the waves, based on geography. And there's a zombie down here somewhere. Okay, let's just cover that up. But okay, it's over there. Anyway, I think this has been a very good project to try and do. It's been a very long, tedious project. Lots of leaves to get and wood. It is so tedious, but and very, very rewarding at least. So I hope you have liked my little time lapse of me, not little, but me terraforming this whole place. I might do some more off camera, but let's get to do something. I don't know what yet. So I've decided to put a river, maybe around here or here, going underneath the path. And yeah, this is going to look cool. This is going to be the water that supplies all these trees and such with water to grow. And so I'm going to scaffold out and carve out how much I think the river should, what the shape of the river should be. And I'll get back to you when I've done that. So I have laid out the shape of the river. Could do with a bit more terraforming, but there's some trees that are left hanging, and this goes under the bridge. If I can get, that's meant to be a temporary bridge. I mean, it's a bridge, but it's temporary for the moment. It's gonna look better, and then we just got it out here. As you can see, this is where the beach used to be, not up here, so I had to change it around a bit, which is cool. And I'm going to start decorating it with stone, cobblestone, coaster, grass, and paths to look, I guess, natural and nice, and what a river would look like if it was fast flowing, all eroded and stuff. So let's do it. So here we go. We have the river. I've put lily pads and such and just decorated this place, but we've got a river going through the bridge. Or through this land, down all the way here into the sea, like rivers do. They go into the sea. The only problem with this river is, I think, is this monstrosity, disgusting bridge. It does not look good. but the rest does. Oops. Maybe add more parts in places to make it look, I don't know, better. Just randomly. Yeah, that would be enough at the moment because I've already done them. But yeah. So I'm gonna take you through a kind of not really a step by step. I'm just going to show you how I make these trees in the process of. So I've made a stump. Let's just use that one can do. I made a stump out of oak logs, and then you just pillar up. You pillar up to the top, and add leaves around it. I'll show. It's not that difficult. It's just the knack of getting it right. Yeah, when you're making custom trees, it's very hard to get it right the first time. Usually you have to try a few times. But yeah, so I surround the top. Oops, wrong. Do I have share? Yes. So around the top with leaves, and because I'm doing a style of trees that when you the leaves go down, like there's more of them as you go down. Yeah, so it's actually quite simple. Grab that and then we add more, and then we start our first layer of canopy. So we just add even more leaves in a kind of diamond shape, diagonal diamond shape like this, because that looks quite nice. And then you just don't worry if you accidentally place blocks and leaves in the wrong place. Doesn't matter, because then you go just randomly spamming the leaves. Then you come down a bit and add in some leaves like this, like it's hanging down, and you just continue that down. So I'll see you once I've done as much as I can. So yeah, see. So I only completed this one tree, because I don't have that many resources, and I am running out of time for this episode. I'll do more. I'll finish these trees by myself in cutscenes. But I think that's all for it today, ladies and gentlemen. I think that we've progressed a lot in this episode. We've had so much progress, and I just want to thank you guys for staying till the end and persisting with me through this project. It's been so nice, and if you've liked this video, please leave a like down in the comment section, underneath this video. If you really liked it, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.